Whee! Hello again. Pleased to report Mum's appointment went fine. She's discharged from care at Spa Medica and is now given permission to seek her glasses from her optician. So first duty of business today, go and make her appointment. Lovely. And there's loads of stuff been happening today and supposed to happen and isn't happening, etc, etc. For example, she's supposed to have a stairlift service today, so I've been hanging around for that. Just had a phone call saying they've rescheduled it to later on in the month. So that's something that isn't happening. One delivery I'm waiting for has already arrived, so that's good. Anyway, let's get into the optician. Bill's appropriate name, isn't it? And go and see about getting her appointment made up. That was the flowers outside of Wetherspoons. Lovely. All good. Got her appointment booked in next Saturday. Smashing. Here's our triangle this sunny morning. And I don't have a great deal of plans, to be quite honest with you. I say a lot of stuff is going on in the background today. Was having the stair lift done, that's not happening. Waiting for stuff to be delivered. One thing's come, the other thing hasn't. I've actually got a pickup at about, well, I would say between 1:13 and 2:13, so I've got to be there for that because Mum can't deal with that. So that's okay. And a few other things going on in the background as well. So quite a busy one for me off of camera, but all good otherwise. So I can have a little wander around, get some steps in, have a waffle, and all good. Quite noisy down here this morning. A lot of people shouting, lots of birds making a noise. There we go though, that's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely. Here we are above the seafront with our strange post. A lot of people ask about why there's a weird post there. It's one of the original posts from the original seafront lighting. It's left there as like a tribute. No big mystery to it. And I can do what I wanted to do the other day, which is to walk underneath the pier. So why not? Shame it's so windy, but there we go. Our pier. To really say our amusement arcade, because that's the only bit they're concerned about. The bit that makes the money. At least we've got a little bit of beach this side this year. So last year they did so much dredging that we didn't have any beach along here at all, even at low tide. A little bit like up ahead, a little bit more left this year though, thank goodness. Back on firmer ground. No kids on the skate park today. Soon be some holidays though. Soon won't be able to fit a pin amongst them. Unsurprisingly, a very full car park. I'm filming an empty dock there, so to speak. That's where the Restless is normally moored up. It's out on a trip at the moment. That said though, we will see whether or not we can get a trip on it real soon. Back of the Orange Hut was LJ's Beach Shack. And the back of Knick Knack Noodles. Lifeboat station. Do pop in and pay a visit if you're down here. Well, that's a bit unusual, and I realised today as I film this, 4th of July. I remember 4th of July when I was over there. Lots of fireworks, all good fun. Looks like we've got a trip booked up for Monday. Smashing. I have to call up on Monday morning and check they're running, but provided they are, I will be enjoying a trip upriver with Andy on Monday afternoon. Excellent. Pound's Old Cottage, and of course the view out the windows of Pound's Old Cottage. Lovely, absolutely lovely. And of course the old Backbeach now, Ivy Lane up there. Now that's interesting. I can't say I've ever noticed that before. Big sign on the blue building. Let me focus in on it. There we are, Port of Teignmouth. Can't say I've seen that visible before. And there's another sign that side. Association of British Ports. Oh, they're putting it up now. That's what's happening. See, look, there's people on a thingy. They're just putting it up. So that's why it's new. Crazy. And when we get to Pulley Steps, we're right up that end there. Got a lovely picture looking back down in that direction, all along the edge of that, which we'll do when we get there. And of course, take a brief moment, checking on Alan's boat for him. There we go, mate, safe and sound. Had me down here for a while. One time there was a lot of a smell down here and lorries. Another time we had people launching their rowing boats. Otherwise all good. All good indeed. Lovely. Right, let's wander round to Pulley Steps. I guess I'm doing one of my normal routes in reverse today. Didn't set out to do that. But yeah, doing one of my normal routes in reverse. Now, for those of you keeping track of the trains, whereas you may well be a week out, but I'll mention it today anyway. Yesterday was the Pullman. Didn't catch that simply because I was doing Mum's eyes and that, looking after Mum yesterday, as you know. And today would have been a diesel. I think I want to say Britannica, but that's been cancelled unfortunately. So that's not happening. But as soon as you get the next one down, I'll be there to film it. On Napoleonic jail that was, believe it or not. Just thought I'd mention it's about 22, 23 degrees today, so it's quite pleasant. That's the temperature. And hopefully wherever you are, it's not too hot. I'm thinking of Elaine and that. I know she's been suffering with a bit of heat. Hope you're okay. Just say keep hydrated. All good. I want you to imagine looking down here. It's many years ago. Here we go, lovely picture. Smashing. Make out the Backbeach, everything. Absolutely lovely. I've been along here many, many moons ago. I wonder if I can get through the secret tunnel or not. If I can, I'll do the next picture when I'm on the other side. If I can't, we'll walk back and do it from this side. We were talking about Devon Valley the other day, and of course had this sent in. Here we are. This is Paul at Devon Valley back in the 1990s. Lovely. Cheers for that, Paul, much appreciated. And you've sent me some others as well, but we'll do those when we walk across the bridge to Sheldon or wherever in Dawlish. Smashing. Say anything like that you want to send it in, I'll put it on the channel. Address at the top of the screen. Lovely. You'll find out with me if I can get through or not. Yep, looks good. Looks very good. I don't have to avoid any puddles. Excellent, excellent. Ideal, ideal. Well, we're still on the subject of Devon Valley. Plans have been put in for something No one's exactly sure what they're about though, and they're trying to find out exactly what it is they're trying to achieve. Anyway, here's a link, oh, down in the bottom anyway, in the description, to the planning application. Maybe some of you that understand things a bit better, take a look at it and maybe let me know what it is we're looking at, because they're looking for planning applications for caravans and that, but well, surely they've already had that, been operating for so long. Anyway, there we go. Now, along here somewhere, probably back before the vegetation grew up, maybe about here, in 1985, Darren was in this position and he took his photo. Here we go. Lovely. 1985 train action at Polly Steps. Thanks for that, mate, much appreciated. Lovely. May as well carry on along this way now, as I'm here. There we go. Chap behind me with a little pair of clippers, cutting down all the big brambles that are sticking out. Like that one there, or that one there. Snipping them all off. What a helpful idea. Totally non-official, it's not council or anything, just a chap. Lovely. Of course there's our rugby club. Smashing. Last time I filmed that, there was no roof on that building. Certainly come along, hasn't it? Certainly come along. And up the other side is the bottom of Bin Park. Here we are, Bin Park, just below the bowling green. You can hear a train going by down there, but can't see it through the growth. Always nice to see Bitton House from this angle. Lovely. And of course, the rest of the park as well. Head down Bitton Avenue, past the house of Teignmouth's #1 cup of tea enthusiast. So much so they decorate their gateposts. Lovely. I didn't stop to film it, but I was just thinking to myself privately, like, how little this road has really changed, apart from a few more cars there from when I was younger. Like, sort of imagine walking along here in the 70s, we look pretty much exactly the same. And then someone's got one of those old Walls ice cream things with the 3 children dancing around a maypole or whatever they're doing with their ice creams. Iconic, classic view. I'll put it up if I can find it, a version of it. Anyway, that's what I'm talking about. And someone's got that on their wall, an old-fashioned sign. I thought, blimey, that does take me back. That does take me back. Head upwards this time rather than downwards. Not going back into town. Like I say, got to get back up now. Got to be there for when this pickup takes place. Little upsy-dupsy over there. Darren sent me a picture of it the other day.
Oh my god!
Hello.
Oh my god!
Don't know who that was. Anyway, there's a little shot of the what do you call it? Bus shelter that's been crashed into. Smashing. There we go. Made it across. Lovely. 12:10 by the clock. That's ideal. Yeah, there certainly is a reverse route, isn't it? Still, nice to follow the same route I often take in one direction in the opposite, because you see all the other angles. See behind me, if that makes sense. Here we go, still on a higher Brimley, Winterbourne up there, Shoot Hill down to the right that we're going to take, and Haywards Road down even further, takes us to the back of the station, just there up ahead. But we'll go this way. Please report these are still working. The ones that we got down on the den. No one using them, but still working. Salisbury Villa Dental Practice over there. And there we go. back to my usual place where I wind up and say thank you for watching. We've achieved a little bit today, haven't we? Not too bad, not too bad. Those flowers are still up there for that chap, Will, that died, Will Holden. A much loved person. That's over a year ago now. Anyway, what have we achieved today? Well, I think we've done 3 pictures at Polly's Depths. We've sorted out, hopefully, our trip on the Restless. I've made Mum's appointment and going to be home in time for my parcel pickup later on. So that's wonderful. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this reverse direction wander, and see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.